Worried me, Coulter-Nile.
Well, immediately Rohit Sharma attacks him. Crowd erupt. His opening spell in the series. Didn't bowl last start. The weather.
Interesting your thoughts, guys. Nathan Coulter-Nile is an outswing bowler that gets lots of nicks to the keeper, but he's just got the one slip here to the right-hander. He's looking to shape these outswingers away. Is it the ideal situation for Nathan Coulter-Nile when you know any sort of width to these Indians you're going to pay? You got too tight to Rohit Sharma there.
So what line are you thinking? What's ideal? Just
well, he's got I reckon middle and leg, and just fractionally moving to off. If he gives him any width outside, he'll go with the swing, Rohit Sharma, and just keep slicing him.
You see there, Kerry wide. He strikes at 184.52.
Yeah. And so Nathan Coulter-Nile's got to be on point with his outswing. If he might be curving it, but if it's not accurate curve, then as that stat shows, 184, he nails it, Rohit Sharma.
There's not much room for error.
No.
Those numbers.
oh, sent back. I reckon most people would strike pretty well when it's wide, I must admit. Wasn't a bad delivery to see coming your way, anything with a bit of width on it, but Aaron Finch has got the reins. Captain's cube, what's it tell him? Coulter-Nile against Rohit Sharma and similar player types. That's good for Aaron Finch. That's a good matchup. Look, go down to Stark. Again, it's green for the Australian captain when Mitchell Stark matches up against similar player types to Rohit Sharma in T20 cricket. Bit of yellow there for DHAWAN and Kohli as well alongside Stark.
That's historical information that's been compiled and partly involves the bowler themselves, Coulter-Nile, and partly involves similar type of bowlers. Right arm, seam, etc.
Gee, it's early for the captain to be thinking about it.
That would be a bold move if Finch has brought himself on.
This 160 scores in and around there, they're always intriguing. They sort of can often be little banana peels for teams, batting teams chasing just to slip on. You know, 190, 195 on the board when you're chasing, you've got to come out and just pin the ears back and go. 140, you've got time on your side skull just to manoeuvre it around. So you can get trapped a few times. There's been 4 Big Bash games here over time with the scores around 160, 166, where teams have stumbled chasing, haven't made it there.
Right from the over. Gives himself a bit of room. Does Shikhar Dhawan just step to the offside and casually paddled around the corner for his first boundary. None for 12 from 2.
Guys, I know it was a small sample size, but I've got anything 161 or more, winning 49 and losing 27. So I've got Australia winning according to my stats, defending this 164.
Well, your stats are really going to be put under the pump in your T20 debut, because if you're right...
I'm on debut.
Well, if you're right, we'll stick with you for the summer. If you're not, we might consult the 50 Fox Sports technicals.
My stats aren't a percentage. They're from 76 games, 49-27.
We believe you.
Laurie Colliver's under me. They weren't a percentage.
Come on, Mitch. Come on, boys. Fantastic batting there from Rohit Sharma. His batting partner, Shikhar Dhawan, picks up the very creative boundary at the last ball of the previous over. Just stepping across and whipping it. And then look at Rohit Sharma against the fire and pace of Stark. Look at the soft hands just dropping it just a couple of metres off the cut strip. It's something you can practice in the nets. Any cricketer, boy or girl, man or woman out there, practice doing that in the nets. Soft hands, play it under your nose.
Width. Too much.
That's the key over, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a wide, but any width to DHAWAN outside off stump normally disappears through cover.
And he'll want to have 2 overs, Aaron Finch, 2 overs of Mitchell Starc up his sleeve late in the inning. So, you know, this is impact time for Starc and the Australians. Most likely be off after this over.
Hey guys, with one hand. A second.
Just thinking about the throw before he had it, wasn't he? But you get the feeling that Darwin's up for the challenge here, and something's going to happen. Look at this really positive mindset. He's played and flashed it a few outside off. Just wonder if the mid-wicket could come over into that cover area. If he's going to operate on that line, get the mid-wicket across and say you're going to have to really power it past. Oh, he's lucky he didn't there. He kept him on strike. He decided to make the adjustment.
Well, Virat Kohli came in at number 4 the other night. There he is with the helmet on. Rahul came in before him. And in the opening game, I'm looking forward to the reception when he does walk to the crease. It looks like he's geared up, ready to go.
I think it'd be good to play, easy to play poker against. You'd know if he had a good hand, wouldn't you?
No slip. He's gone into the cover.
.145.7, boys. He's got to steam up as Mitchell Starc, but he needs a pole.
Five dots in his 9 deliveries.
It's still like that slip in. There's a term we use around club cricket, isn't it? Swinging like a rusty gate. He's given that everything.
I mean, I know you're only allowed, what, 2 and over? But I'd be bumping DHAWAN. I'd go again, because chance of splice, if that was his hook shot. We know how good he is when it's pitched up.
9 dots from his 12 face deliveries so far, Darwin. Oh, that is just a great drive. No need to run. Crowd starts to get involved. That's the shot of the evening as far as India is concerned so far. The third, none for 20.
It's the second over in a row where the last ball's gone to the boundary. Just got greedy, Mitchell Starc. He'd set up the over beautifully, and he, understandably, with the pressure on, he was keen to get the wicket and make that breakthrough. Over pitched, attacked the stumps. Darwin was right up to it.
Having a look down on the SCG. A slight breeze drifting across the ground. Beautiful conditions for cricket. Coulter-Nile to Rohit Sharma. It's a wide down the leg side.
Can I just say too, Gilly, you mentioned you would have that cover for DHAWAN to Mitchell Starc, and that's exactly where the boundary went. That is his hottest zone in most of his innings. And yet, you know, with one slip in, they want him to play that shot, but it's high risk. I would plug it, because, you know, when he sees it there, he's just going to go through there all day if the ball's not moving. And it's not moving a long way.
Oh, that is the shot of the night. First 6 of the night. And that was just casual from Rohit Sharma.
And that is the risk with Rohit Sharma. You don't want to give him width. If you do get too straight, he just picks up off the hip there with ease. Just helps it around. These bats that the Indians have, they're beautiful pieces of willow. There's no stress there, no pressure.
Beautifully executed. hook shot, isn't it? He just stays still, a swivel.
He scored 4 T20 centuries internationally, 2 of them this year, Rohit Sharma, so he is a genuine superstar of the white ball game.
It's hard to know how to bowl him now. I mean, there's no slips for an outswing bowler like Nathan Coulter-Nile.
It's an in-between field, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's sort of hedging your bets a bit. 3 in the circle on the leg side, 4 on the off. And there's those soft hands again to follow up. So that's pure batting from Sharma. Clips one over the leg side, the ball before, and then just a deft touch to get off strike.
And it's the swivel there that he just went with the ball. It was angled into him. Tremendous execution of a pull hook. Beautiful head position. No, he's a player. And he'll be more comfortable bowling in swing to DHAWAN, I think, Nathan Coulter-Nile. And he'll be able to try and get his line a lot better. I think he's confused what he's trying to bowl with the field he's been set for Rohit Sharma, but he can bowl in swing to DHAWAN.
Tugged away forward of square. Darcy Short does the work. Talked about the effect of the IPL and the positive nature it's had on Indian cricket. 8 times in 2018 T20s India have chased, and 7 times they've won. It was only up at the Gabba where they weren't able to get the job done. So all the top order and middle order are so experienced in this situation.
I feel like anything's achievable, don't they? That's the belief that they gain. And whether it's teams that they've played in that have achieved it, or they've sat back and watched every night on TV for about 7 weeks straight, other teams doing it. Around the wicket, a change of angle.
Oh, that is just belted away over the leg side. Second 6 of the night. DHAWAN take a bow. He's listening to you. You said he was a good thing, Skull.
Oh. Maybe try an outie next ball. Because the in-swinger didn't work. Oh, that was a village Yahoo mow across the line that went 110 metres.
It's almost a sweep shot, Skull. What's in this bat? Look at that, he's nearly down on the ground.
Oh, no.
So we say it a lot, don't try to overhit it, just stay down in the stroke, keep the centre of gravity well balanced and allow the power, maximum power at point of contact to come through. Oh, what a brilliant stroke.
I've always been a fan of DHAWAN, I've got to say. He met his wife on Facebook.
Spends a lot of time in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne living.
Third man up and a man back exactly where that went. Well, he's not exactly where it went. He's still in the field of play.
This time he just punches it through cover. This is a display from the Indian openers. Biggest over of the match, 20 from it. Australia reeling, none for 44.
Well, Coulter-Nile is going to take the pace off that delivery, 115 k's an hour. Not sure whether he thought DHAWAN wouldn't be able to slow himself down in his adrenaline, but he held it, his composure beautifully, Darwin. That was creative Rohit Sharma shimmying across, and so too did Darwin. So they were just initial little body blows to the Aussies. Then it really started to crank up. Stark went hard at the stumps. That's a terrific stroke. And then, wow, look at that, right out of the ground. The second last ball of the 4th over, and that was the last. Stood tall, The little bit of bounce, waited. Lack of pace onto the ball, got the hands through it.
2 overs for 29, Nathan Kildanile. He doesn't know where to put them now. His initial spell's over. Aaron Finch with plenty of problems out there.
Well, he's gone to Stoinis, who's had a happy knack with the ball in the early stages of the summer. It was the Indian spinners that did the job, so the question will be when Zampa gets a go, whether Maxwell gets a bowl, maybe even Darcy Short. But at the moment, it's Stoinis with the big job of somehow containing these Indian openers. When would you like to see Zampa?
Pretty soon, I think. Yeah, I just think, you know, he bowled beautifully at the Gabba. He was man of the match. He bowled dots, I think 14 dots. Fantastic spell of leg spin bowling. They can't get under him because his loop is below the eye line. And around 85 to 90k.
Oh, that is just absolute confidence from India now. Rohit Sharma, one step down the wicket, drives it down the baseline baseball style. Oh.
126 kilometres an hour. That isn't going to worry Rohit Sharma.
They're trying to take the pace off the ball, aren't they? But they're up for it now, the Indians. So Zampa can't be too far away, I wouldn't think. This is a great mo, isn't it?
And Rohit Sharma, that's his 10th delivery. He's 22 off 10. His 8th delivery was his first dot ball. So productivity from every single delivery he's faced, bar one.
Oh, and he gets white ball centuries for fun, doesn't he, Rohit Sharma? Whatever he's got in ODIs, 21. Has he got 4 in T20s?
Yep.
So this guy is a centurion. He'll go on with it.
3 double hundreds in one-day international cricket with a top score of 264.
And immediately, look at this onslaught from the batting. Just complete doubt now for the Australians. Or uncertainty, or is it plan B or C?
Field placement. What have we got here now, Gil? Oh,
it's a hedge your bets.
Yeah.
It's a deep point to the right of screen, and on the opposite side of the ground there's a bloke out in the deep.
Oh. And this is what the pressure of this hitting has brought about. The Australians are now off the bet. It's a 91.5k change-up that just went wrong. In fairness to Marcus Stoinis, he hasn't bowled in these situations all that much. Inside the first power play.
Oh, DHAWAN. Straight over square leg. That's into the second row. This is something from India.
Well, 6 from the Australians. We've just seen 4 in the last 10 balls. Just too good at the moment, and they are in the groove.
And this is such a hitting zone for DHAWAN. He stays so still, and anything a little straight to him, he'll even fetch it if he's in this sort of nick.
Just spilt the pill, they did. Look at that.
I think he might get another chance.
Yeah.
So what does Finch now do with his bowler?
Ask him to tear a hemi.
34 off the last 10 balls. This time he just goes straight down the ground. They can do no wrong, the men in blue. 18 from the over, 1 ball to come. 0-6-1, 0-6-4.
Hoping that it goes up in the air now, aren't they? That they swing too hard. Something to break it open. There's colour and vibrancy around this ground with good reason.
Again, pace taken off it. That doesn't mean anything to DHAWAN in this form. It was a flat bat, scythe. He knew he could clear mid-off, mid-on. Easy for.
DHAWAN striking at 173, lagging behind Rohit Sharma, who's striking at 220.
I think the third man goes back. You almost have to go to Stark for an over here. I just don't think you can throw Zampa in at the minute with no real field protection. It's a tempter to get the spinner on and say, OK, let's see if we can just bust it open. Third man's back.
This time, again, straight down the ground. 24 of his last 5 deliveries, DHAWAN. How do you like that? None for 62 from 5.
42 of the last 2 overs, the last 12 deliveries. Outstanding. You've got to sit back and admire that batting. Marcus Stoinis won't like it at all. 22 off his first over. So I think Mitchell Stark, you've got to try and get him in just to create something. It'll be too tough for Adam Zampa to come and stem that throw. DHAWAN, he got 92 against the West Indies before they came to Australian shores. He just kept going. Once he got up to the Gabba with 74. Look at that bat swing. A joy to watch, I must say. It's brilliant batting. You've just got to acknowledge that. And just no response, nothing the Australians can do.
They brought back the Yorker bowler, as you suggested, Gilly, and it has to happen because his length is just being murdered out there tonight. So the Sanchu crushers have to come.
That's clever batting by Rohit Sharma.
Oh my God, this is a masterclass.
Yep.
If you're an Australian fan and you're a little bit concerned, you probably need to be about the end result, but sit back and enjoy this. This is world-class stuff. This is the best in the business in this format, this opening partnership. And then we saw after that the last delivery of Marcus Stoinis over, that beautiful touch from Rohit Sharma that now gets DHAWAN back on strike.
Oh, through the covers, another boundary. The SCG erupts. And this is something to watch.
Well, I mean, he's just picking his ball. He's one of the best cover drivers in the game. Ball not moving for Stark. This is a masterclass in left-handed batting.
Correct. Right, both you and that sign.
Yes. 41 from 21.